Gratitude greetings. Life is beautiful when we are balanced with money and honey. Oh, sorry, money and harmony. Everything should be there. And when you have a great life coach who's also a financial coach, life is amazing and beautiful. So I look forward to learning from Swarna Kalyan ma'am. She's a great coach from Singapore. Lots to learn from her story and gain from her skills. Let's gain both. Thank you and welcome, ma'am.
Welcome. Namaste.
Namaste, Amma. So please tell us your story. How did that school girl become a great coach?
Okay. I come from a very small town in India, South India. So grew up in a small town with very little. I mean, we were very happy with what we had. I won't say we didn't have many things, but we were happy with whatever we had.
Contentment.
School was fun. I actually grew up in a place called Kolar Goldfields, KGF. Now it's become famous because of movies, but KGF is a very nice town where you can see. Normally, I would say tell people what I learned in KGF is the miners who go in, right, and who go through so much of hard work to bring out that gold. They lived in poverty. When they come back, they were daily wages or very little salary, and they see gold, but they don't enjoy gold. So that is how I saw life around me when I grew up in KGF. And so I learned to appreciate the small things in life, to have good friends, to not judge friends by what they had, because around most of my classmates were minors' children's, and so we knew how their life was. We learned to be friends irrespective of where they came from or who their parents were. So that is something that I learned from that place. And then, of course, growing up, I came to study in Bangalore. I did my engineering. And then after marriage, I've been moving around. So now I would say my fixed stop is Singapore. Currently, after moving from Malaysia, USA, and now I'm in Singapore. So I have been a world tour traveler in the sense and seen many things that has led me to appreciate life and understand life in a better way.
I love you started with contentment and you've come to appreciating life. So great. What makes a great life coach?
What makes a life coach? Okay. A coach is someone who can help you see how you want your life to be. So if I say I'm a life coach, I just want to help you see how your life can be from your eyes. So I'm taking you through that journey to see, because each of our lives is very different. I cannot be like you, or you cannot be like me. Our paths are all different. All of us are unique, and this universe has got place for everyone. That's why it's just that we have to realize, yes, I have a place here, and what do I make? What is my purpose here? Once we understand that, then life goes on. My purpose, I think, which I have slowly come to realize, is to help people. I love to help people, and coaching helps me do that.
Super, Amma. But now I have a doubt. People are watching and they don't go to a coach because coaches are costly. So if I come in front of you and what is the demo? What are the tips you want to give me? Sunny, okay, I'm giving you a quick fix, 2-minute formula. This question, if you can answer, or these two questions, or a roadmap kind 3-step formula, if you can give, it will be great.
For everything in life, start with the why. Whether it is anything that we do in life, start with the why. Why do I want to do this? This is actually a book written by I think Simon Sinek has written Start with the Why, right? And it's one of the well-known management books as of today. And I think that's very important. Start with the why, knowing why I want to do something. Once we understand that why, then we can look at how and what to do to achieve that why. So we always start, the core is why. When we want to do something, like let's say you want to do something, You wanted to have a chat with me. What was the why? The why was
To
you
smile
want,
together.
yeah, smile together. Yeah, we are doing that, right? Yeah. So the once we have that why, how we go about doing it will automatically fall in place. Yeah. So if there is a quick fix, is all of us look at why. Anything that we do, ask ourselves why. And then I think everything will fall in place.
Why has lot of answers. I like that. So why did you become a life coach? Why do you want to help people?
As I told you earlier, uh, having traveled and seen a lot of things, seen a lot of, and for me, I started off thinking I'm going to be an engineer. You know, I
Yeah,
studied to be an
lot
engineer,
of
and I
money,
thought,
no? Computer
yeah,
engineers.
I wanted to, and actually I worked as an engineer as well. But when I had to choose between family and career, by default, I chose family, you know, and especially because I was living overseas, I felt that family was important to make sure that I gave the time to my husband and my children, and then so that we have a more complete at home than outside. Of course, career, I probably could have advanced, but I chose, my choice was family. But it's not that I didn't work. I did work, but I did things that would keep me engaged, meaning that my mentally I'm engaged, but it's not so called career. So I worked as a lecturer, I worked as a banker, and now I'm an advisor and life coach. So I've transitioned into different. So my why has been shifting from every thing. When there is a change in environment, I look back at my why, and then why should I do? What should then everything? What should I do? How do I do it? Falls in place. And so my why today is that my family is doesn't need so much of my time, and I feel I have a lot to offer back to the society with my experiences, with my exposure, and so that is the reason why I chose life coach.
Okay, great. I like your why. Now I have time. I would like to give back more. So yes, it is matching. So what are the three life mantras you want to give to everyone watching? You know, the busy professionals, the super leaders, and some useful advice on life.
Okay. Generally there are a lot of things we can learn, right? But for me is number one is don't judge the book by the cover. Don't judge me by how I look. Don't judge anybody else by how they look. Try and understand them deeper, because you will be amazed at what you will find in that human being that you meet. So first mantra is for me is don't judge the book by the cover. And that I learned in school, as I told you, right? We never judged people by who they are and where they came from. And that is something I feel even today is very relevant, because when we start giving people labels, say, oh, so and so, so and so, so and so, and then we think that's the friend I want to have, I think that's a wrong way to go. We should look at humans as humans and see what we can get from them. Okay. Number two is smile. Smile at life. Smile at what everything that life throws at. That's my. I laugh a lot. Actually, I people who know me very well will say, "How can you even laugh, Swarna, like that? When you know that there are so many things happening around you." But I feel when I laugh, that hormones in me that generates makes me feel lighter, gives me the clarity to say, yes, I can face it and let me go ahead. And number three is there is no shortcut to success. There is no shortcut. So if someone says tomorrow you can be, you follow this, tomorrow you can be this. No, there is no shortcut. You have to go through everything. We have seen so many of them, right? You were talking to me about Navjyoti, and let us take our very dear patron of Navjyoti, who's Kiran Bedi ma'am, right? I mean, can we even say she didn't have work hard? How much of hard work she's put in, right? I
19
said,
hours of
wow,
policing every day.
yeah, and so much of sacrifices. Only she probably knows how much she had to choose every time she had to choose between things, because life will always throw at us choice. this or this, this or this, this or this, right? Or sometimes a third one, right? And she has chosen, and her success is because she has worked hard for it. And without that, if anyone says, oh, she came up or just because things align for her, no, I don't think so, right? We have to work hard. So if you look at this, the three things I would say for me, and I believe in, is that never judge people by how they look. Now, two is smile at life, and three is there's no shortcut to success.
I'm loving it. Life is not 2-minute noodles. Happiness, success, and joy is a habit. It's a mindset training every day with a great life coach like you. Great. I'm going to choose your company to be smiling like you. Great. Now, coming to your happiest moments, which are those which you can share with us?
My happiest moments. I think if I close my eyes and look at my happiest moment is when I became a mom.
Yes.
I think being a parent is the best thing that has happened to me. Yeah, I love
God
both my
said that
kids.
has to be a mother, best mother.
Yeah, so being a mother is the best. So whenever people ask me to introduce, I always say I'm a mother of two kids, because that is something that is what comes to my mind when they ask me, how do you introduce yourself? I'm a mother of two kids. I'm very proud of that. And then whether they are successful, not successful is a different thing, but they are my children. I spend a lot of time with them, try to spend a lot of time with them, nurturing them, listening to them. Sometimes I don't listen as well. Now my daughter says, Ma, you're listening, but you're not actively listening. So now my children are able to tell where I'm paying attention, where I'm not paying attention. So that is my happiest moment, actually. And
Number
nothing can
two,
replace.
next, other than being a mom.
Okay. There are always instances when you feel, during my coaching session or during my financial advisory sessions, there will always be some moments when, like the aha moments, right? And then when you find that the client has been able to achieve it, that's also an achievement for me. You feel happy that you're
As a
able
coach,
to,
the teacher.
at the coach, yeah, you're being able to help someone achieve that. It's not that I have shown them the way, but they found it themselves. I was just there guiding them. And so those moments, many of them, there are many moments like that. Because of privacy and things like that, I can't share much details on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, but there are many such moments like that. Yeah, so
Beautiful.
where you yeah, and of course, if you look at being with family and friends is also a very happy moment, right?
Yes. Great. So long answers over. Now easy questions. Daughter in
Okay.
one word.
uh,
Daughter in one word.
Goddess.
Amma in one word.
Universe.
Appa in one word.
Life.
Life in one word.
Life in one word. Family.
Happiness in one word.
Smile.
Love in one word.
Contentment.
Swarna in one word.
Swarna in
Laughter.
one word. Laughter.
So what were you going to say if I was not going to tell
Yeah,
you
I
laughter?
wanted to say laugh, laugh. I mean, laugh, laughing Buddha, laughing something.
So I am enjoying your laughter. Thank you so much for joining. Every minute
Yeah.
with you was heaven. Your vibes are amazing. You're a great coach. And I'm thankful to you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. It just happened like that, like a snap. It just happened, right? And
God's will,
so,
God's gifts, and the
yes,
flow and the surrender. And I
yeah,
wish
and
you
I do
all the
want to
best.
acknowledge. I do want to acknowledge your morning. Sometimes you post those 1 minute videos. I enjoy them a lot. To smile, to bring that smile on the face. So truly appreciate that. Keep it coming, and keep touching lives as See, unknowingly, you touch my life so far away. So keep touching lives.
I'm getting your blessings. Thank you.
Ah,
Thank you
thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you. Have a great life ahead. All the
Yeah,
best.